I'm Natalya at Momsdish. We are diving into my culture. We're gonna make something yummy. It might be weird to you, but trust me, it's so good. Oops, be careful. Let's do this. Because I grew up in Ukraine, I'm gonna start with the most interesting ingredient right here. All the ingredients are simple, but this is what's the most interesting. We're gonna use smoked sprats, which is smoked little fishes. They're so delicious, to me at least, and our family. If you haven't tried them, you can find them at Eastern European markets. A lot of stores sell them. Or if you have tiny little fish that's smoked, you can replace it with this recipe. So the rest of the ingredients, or for this recipe, the rest of the ingredients are, we have a baguette, hard-boiled eggs, pickles, and some mayo, salt, pepper. Very simple. I am starting by prepping our egg mixture that we need for this recipe. Oh my gosh, I did something wrong here. They're impossible to peel. Can you come help me?
That's what happens when you buy organic eggs.
No, do you know that sometimes the way you peel eggs is dependent on how you cook them? Like, it depends how you cook eggs. Did you know that? Seriously?
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Really? The way you cook them? How did you cook them? All you do is just you cook them in the bowl.
I hard-boiled them, but like, there are people that, so you can actually, can you peel them?
Let me give you guys a fun fact. Did you know you can tell a hard-boiled egg from a non-hard-boiled egg? How do you do that? Actually, want to hear from you. I'm not going to tell you.
What? You're going to tell them a secret and now you don't know the secret? Okay.
Yeah, now I don't want to tell them a secret. I actually want them to tell me in the comments. So if you don't know if it's a hard-boiled egg or not, because Natalya likes to put them in the fridge right next to each other. You're like, wait, is this hard-boiled? Is it not? You can tell apart quite
Our
easy.
kids know too.
Look. Yeah.
What the heck?
Look how wonderful this is.
Maybe you should be in charge of peeling eggs.
Okay, now it's getting crazy. I spoke too soon.
I'm so annoyed by them. This is the third recipe today where we're using eggs that are hard-boiled and they're so annoying. I can't handle it. I'm like about to throw one at the wall.
Cheap eggs don't do that.
Like, seriously, I have zero.
I always struggle to get first to the
That
eggs,
is so mean. I did not.
And you passed me so much quicker.
I'm not cry.
No.
It is
Okay, fun
my
fact, like
feelings.
if you hit yourself with that, it's gonna hurt. If you hit yourself with that, it's gonna hurt less.
Go away.
But if you hit the other person, it doesn't
Go
hurt.
away. Go away. That actually hurt. I probably will have a red dot the rest of the video. You learned that on TikTok. At least it's not a runny egg. Did you think about that for a long time?
Yes, that's why I was trying to peel mine faster so I could get to the egg, but you were done faster. There's too much of something in there.
Are you having fun? Yeah, right. So while Tim is making a mess, I'm gonna continue cooking. So you wanna use a grater, this small side of the grater, and you wanna grate it like this. Just like this, into the bowl. We're not gonna make any more mess because
That egg looks like me when I'm tired. And,
or when you turn 40.
not yet 40.
Okay, you wanna clean up the peel? You're my sous chef today.
Oh, is that how you do it?
Yeah, we'll make it fast. No, scoop it. Oi. I'm gonna continue grating the rest of them in. So we have about 6 eggs. If you want measurements, I always drop the link to the recipe down below. To the eggs, I'm gonna season them. I have some salt here. You don't need too much salt because the fish is a little salty, and then we're adding a bit of fresh pepper. And I have some mayo here. I'm gonna scoop that in, and this will create this egg mixture that we can add to the top of the bread. It'll be creamy, yummy. Even though I'm mad at the eggs, it's gonna taste good. So for the bread, we're gonna cut it into pieces, kind of like you would for, what do you call the sandwiches? Okay, we're cutting the bread just like we would for bruschetta. That's what I was going for. Sometimes when you film, you forget all the words that you know. And they are about, is this 1 inch thick? Less? 3/4? 3/4. 3/4 of an inch? Yeah, okay. 3/4 of an inch or 3/4. Telling you, English is hard sometimes. 5/8. Should we measure it? Go away. He's gonna measure it. He's getting a measuring tape. Actually, you guys, I'm gonna give him the skinniest one. I'm gonna set this aside. I'm gonna be like, measure this one. I think this one is 1/2 inch. He's in garage getting it. Yeah, measure.
Oh, no, that's a thin one. That's a thin one. I know my sizes. And it is...
Are we having construction tape out here? You're wrong.
It's 5/8.
I told you to measure this one. You know what's funny? When you were gone, I told on camera that I'm gonna pick out the thinnest piece and have you measure it.
It's 5/8. That one is 7/8. 1/2 inch.
Okay, we're talking about 1/2 inch and 1 inch, somewhere in between. You're fine with that. Here's one of the things that you can do with this bread. You could toast it with a little bit of olive oil, garlic. It's gonna be yummy. But personally, the way we always make this, I actually need a spoon. I'm gonna grab a spoon in a second. But we just put it on the fresh bread. I just warmed this up. Soft bread in the center, crunchy outside makes this really, really yummy. Let me grab a spoon. Then, here's what we do next. Keep on using the word then. We're gonna scoop an egg mixture on top like this. And I do it over this little bowl because if I make a mess, it goes in a bowl. I haven't made this mini sandwiches in a while. I think our boys will love them. This is like all their favorite things on a sandwich. Now that we place the eggs on top, I'm gonna place little pieces of pickle right here, just on one of the sides. You can make them smaller. Mine are quite large on some of them. Some of them are much smaller. It really does not matter. I just love the extra pickly flavor. This is almost like an egg sandwich when you think about a typical egg sandwich, but it has a little special thing on the side of it. And we love serving this for holidays. This one is giant. But yeah, we love serving it for holidays. So this is like a great little appetizer that you can serve. You have to be gentle to get out a whole fish and just place it on the side of the pickle or like right next to the pickle. This one is massive. I almost want to set this one aside. It's so huge. It's okay. Some of them are so big. I never seen it that big. Okay, how am I Ukrainian if I'm not adding dill to something? We literally add dill to everything. Dill and mayo, and this dish has it all, like dill and mayo. But a little piece of dill just makes them so pretty, and I love the flavor of dill with the egg. So I just garnish it like that. It's gonna be gorgeous. If you are making them in advance, you can actually make them ahead of time, but I would suggest adding dill last minute because it gets wilted pretty quick. Or any other herbs. You could add parsley if you have fresh parsley. Any of the herbs, it just feels like it adds a little bit of something on top. Guys, I'm trying to spread them out so you don't see that we ate several of them already.
Yeah, guilty, guilty.
They're so yummy. The crunch of a pickle, creamy egg mixture, smoky fish, so good. You know what, I'm not even gonna eat anymore.
Do not get small pickles. Like, they're so crunchy.
Don't squeeze it when you eat.
They're so good. I have no time to think.
He said sandwich number 5. Okay, you guys, we'll see you again next time. Hope you love it.
I cannot eat it clean. Who thought of this stuff?
До побачення.
До побачення.
І смачного.